Well, Bill has been very busy since he left South Africa in mid-November. The roof is on, the veranda floor and support pillars are in place, and the doors and windows will be installed next week. All that remains is to put on the ceiling of the veranda. He's getting close to his goal of completing phase 2, which is only possible because of your help. Thank you so much. Over the last half of November, Bill's contractor completed the inside walls and framing for the doors and windows, as well as installed the framework for the roof. Bill found that prices have gone up considerably since a year ago. Demand is outstripping supply, which jacks up the prices. But he's been able to stay close to projected expenses because of the increased buying power of the dollar, and because he found a carpenter who was willing to go to the bush to cut down timber in order to make custom doors and windows. This saved him about $275 that could be applied to other things like the increased cost of cement. So grateful to God for the provision of everything. Can I share a couple of other things with you? I keep seeing evidence of your prayers and God's favor on Bill. For example, shortly after he arrived, one teen who was kicked out of the house because there were too many other mouths to feed came and asked if he could stay in the small bamboo shack on Bill's land in exchange for guarding it from thieves and keeping it clean. Since then, another destitute young man has joined him. So, Bill is blessed to have 2 guards on his property, and he doesn't have to pay them. Another thing, he's been very conscientious with how your funds are spent. We talk every day, usually at supper time, and he gives me a rundown on the day's events, such as the 2 different times guys fell off the scaffolding, which, as you can tell from the pictures, is nearly a foregone conclusion. They're both okay, by the way. And he asks for my opinion and suggestions about options he has and what order things should be done in. I mean, he's a man now. He could simply take the money and do what he wants, but he honors me and you by including me in his decision making. I'm so grateful to God for that. He was able to find a small 2-room house to rent in town while he's building. From the first night until now, every night, there are kids hanging out. He says when he gets back from his land, within minutes there's a bunch of people there, talking, playing games, drinking tea or sodas from his small fridge. I can hear them talking and laughing in the background. One young man named Shanti said to him one day, "I like to come here, Bill, boss. There's a lot of peace in your house." Isn't that beautiful? A couple of days ago, he said, "Mom, some of the guys want to have a Bible study here, so we're going to do it 2 times a week. What book should we study?" And several times now, he's had long conversations with Muslims discussing Islam and Christianity. They're amazed at what he knows about Islam and that he still follows Jesus. And they keep coming back, wanting to talk more. Pray that these young guys will see the truth and that God will give them courage to follow Jesus. So, you see, and as I pointed out to Bill, his own house isn't built yet, but he's already living out his vision to have a home where people feel free to come relax, enjoy, eat, be free, and feel God's glory. I have a feeling the funds I send him for food are feeding quite a few young people, but that's okay. Many of them have never experienced the kindness and generosity that my son Bill gives, and it's the heart of Jesus. No wonder they love to hang out there. So thank you for your help in getting this house built. Bill, too, is overwhelmed by the fact that people he doesn't even know would want to help him realize his dream. Maybe next Christmas he'll be able to make a big feast and have a house full of people in his home. I look forward to sending you pictures of that.